These are really super.
Hello, chat. Welcome to whatever this is.
Hey, peeps.
Hey, peeps. My peeps. Anyway, welcome to whatever this is.
Trip down memory lane.
Oh, gosh. This is... I may have taken edibles on an empty stomach.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And we're taking a trip down memory lane because I was trying to find a video. So we were talking about... Somehow we got to talking about the Shriners. Chat, does anybody... The Mummers. Chat, if you know who the Shriners or the Mummers are, put a... You don't have to say anything in chat if you don't want to, like if you're lurking or whatever, but if you want to post like a meme or not a meme, an emote, you know, if you know who the Shriners or the Mummers are. There's probably nobody in chat. I think it's all bots. But anyway, the significant others here, they don't want to be on camera, so you're just going to hear them. But they're here. They're in the background. They're on the couch. So I was trying to find, because they were talking about... Oh, damn it. There we go. No. Okay. Well, that's a terrifying stop on that baby's face. Jesus Christ. Man, you've got Satan. Oh, what's its name? Beelzebub. Terrible image.
That's not a very popular name, right?
No, honey. Beelzebub is not, in fact, a popular name at the moment. Anyway.
DJ Beelzebub.
Yep, DJ Beelzebub. I'm surprised we don't have that yet.
We do now.
I mean, we've got that whole band Ghost that's kind of doing that whole, like, satanic church that's not satanic thing. And everyone's like, oh, my pearls. Their music's good, though. Anyway, I was trying to find footage of the Shriners. No, don't. Why do you always try and restart? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know.
So many things. Anyway, I was trying to find footage of the Shriners that we had, because the Shriners we had were a little different. And the parade that they were in was always the Citrus Festival. Schedule restart. Schedule restart. Okay. Here, let's go. Trying to restart my computer. Anyway, they would always be in the Citrus Festival parade, and they were in tiny little cars that would zoom around, and they would do little, like, choreographed moves. And then there was one dude, a head Shriner, I guess. I don't know what he was. But he had on a belly dancer's outfit. And he was a very pasty white man. And he would take this big-ass jewel and jam it right in his belly button. And he had a fake sword. It was metal, but it wasn't sharp. And he would walk around and dance. And then he would, like, go up to random women and gyrate at them. And then walk off. That was the whole bit, right? Yeah, it was in the 80s. So I was trying to find footage of that, and what I found was a parade from this. I was at this parade. I'm sure that I was. I remember going to these before my sister was born. And this one is from 1984. And it is the year that my sister was born, but she was born later that year. This would have been probably February, late January, early February, when this would have originally taken place, this parade. Because the Citrus Festival, or it might have been late February. Anyway, it was the beginning of the year. Within the first 3 months, for sure. But, so my sister wasn't born yet, but I think my mom was pregnant. And I don't think my parents were married yet, because they got married when I was 3. And I would have been 3 years old here. And I'm pretty sure I was at this parade. They have it in 3 parts. This first bit's like 45 minutes long. We're not going to watch that whole 45 fucking minutes all the way through. But I wanted to show them this, and I was like, we've got to see this, because this is such... This is peak 80s, like, situation. Like, small town. This is what Winter Haven, Florida was like for reals in 1984. This was on... It says 1984 Central Cable TV. Dan Hogan and Joan Mulaney host the Citrus Festival Parade. Uploaded by Doo-Wop King 2011.
Nice.
Alright, so let me go here. And... Oh. No, okay. Do that. Go here. Yep. So we're going to watch this together. I don't know how loud that's going to be for you guys. All right. You might get a little bit of a double audio, but hopefully not too much.
There's the baby. How adorable.
Hold on.
Beautiful Dodge 400 convertible.
The color is great. The rose color is fantastic.
I see Jennifer. Where are you? This is probably Winter Haven the Help Children Center. Missing Children Express.
The Missing Children Express. Oh, this seems in poor taste.
Very worthwhile thing. Sunshine, parade float service.
But I remember these kind of things up here too.
Yeah.
A very pretty and colorful float it is.
With a
Powerful message, Dan. The Missing Children Express, Dan.
And is that first?
No, that is an ancient SUV.
Really? The one?
Yeah. Baseball players from Dundee.
And you can register between February 18th to the 25th at Dundee and Lake Hamilton Fields.
Between the hours of 9 a.m. and 12 noon.
We read, folks, we read the small print.
What? What? We read to small friends?
Small print, honey. Small
Oh, okay.
Marching night.
Oh my god.
Well, it's 100 miles from here to Fort Myers, so this group has come quite a long way to participate. And
Fort Myers, man, what are you doing there?
wonder if they had a march all the way up
Really?
to Myers.
They don't look it. They look
Wonder if they had to march all the way up from Fort Myers. They're looking fresh, Tim.
3 nights.
Yeah. That's
that?
questionable.
I think they perform best in sunshiny weather on dry pavement.
You're absolutely right. Obviously, their school
What is that? Are you watching this?
Yeah.
What is she doing?
She is a baton twirler. She's twirling the fuck out of that baton. That's what she's doing.
She's
Look
not
at her go.
in the air. No,
I mean, she kind of is, but she's also, it was windy that day and wet.
I couldn't read your writing. Thank you.
It had rained a lot.
why I didn't get A in writing class.
Didn't they just say it was hot and sunny? Wait a minute.
No, she said they perform best in the hot and sun.
You know this.
Yeah, I know. Those outfits, man.
Dust
Whew.
Spade Zarathustra. From 2001 and from Wagner. Yeah.
It's Wagner.
Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna play a little Wagner for March.
And they weren't bad.
I knew what it was.
I keep trying to see if my parents are in the crowd, because we would have been there. My grandmother probably would have been too.
Which one?
Grandma's. Grandma's, do you remember? She's in that envelope right there. Somewhere.
Oh my god. Can we put that on a little somewhere safe, please?
I mean, it's good. She hangs out.
Coming up now, we have the Orange Company of Florida
Chucking
Incorporated. And they're
oranges! Hey, kids. Vitamin C. Huh. They're literally just scooping them with a scoop and chucking them. From the front of a forklift. I need OSHA on the phone. This is not OSHA approved.
one for me. I need my vitamin C.
They were bursting all in the back. I remember this. I remember getting one of those oranges. Oh my god.
Did you catch it?
I know it hit the ground and rolled and I got it and it was like kind of busted a little bit.
Wait, why is there the Strawberry Festival in the city?
Because the Strawberry Festival started the last week that the Orange Festival closed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, they kind of overlapped for a couple years. Look at her, the Strawberry Queen.
Just a reminder, the Florida Strawberry Festival is March 1st to the 10th in Plant City.
That's actually still going on. That's a good festival.
83 Strawberry Queen is
Lisa Johnson. I wonder what you're doing now.
And
Yeah.
for the
They don't mention those fuckers. Naples.
Here comes the name.
That dude on the far side is having a rough time. He can't keep pace.
Under the direction of Jerome Edwards.
Are those bananas on her head?
No, those are feathers. It's just really poor quality video.
Okay.
But that's a bird.
Yeah.
That's an eagle with a long torso. Skinny little
Is it
stick
pregnant?
legs.
Is it a pregnant eagle?
You know, I don't know.
Kind of
It
pregnant.
was the 80s. It could have been.
It also looks like a little bit like Mr. The Peanut Man.
Mr. Peanut?
Yeah, Mr.
Oh,
Peanut. The Peanut
yeah,
Man.
The Peanut Man. That sounds ominous. Yeah, March. That must have been fun. I was in this parade one year.
Were you? What did you do?
I was in this parade in 1980. Hold on, I have to think. I was in the second grade.
These cheerleaders.
We've been six,
6,
seven, or
7. I was 8, so that was probably
89.
87 or 88 because Challenger was kindergarten year. So it was 2 years after that. Challenger was 86, so it was 88. So in 88, I was in this parade and I was extremely ill, but I wanted to do it anyway. The dude on the side is selling balloons and cotton candy and shit.
Nice.
They're from the festival, so they're from the actual thing.
Nice.
So they would come to the parade route and sell some of that shit there.
I can't chew gum and walk at the same time, so I admire.
Chew gum and enables me to walk. He sounds like
No,
a...
you said I can't chew gum and walk at the same time. You said that's why I don't chew gum.
Look at that El Camino. I had one of those. It wasn't that year though. Mine was in 82. That's like a
You
78.
ever floated that to the back with?
I didn't. I could have. I had air shocks in that bitch. Air
Did
suspension.
you have the open back?
Yeah, it was El Camino. I didn't have a camper. I didn't have a top for it.
Okay.
It would fill up with water. It was so airtight. It was watertight. It would fill it with water when it rained too much. And I would stop and it would slosh against the back window, so I had to start putting the tailgate down.
Laura Lee Chambers.
Nice.
Oh, one of many beauty queens. That's the whole point, man. Oh, that's our...
That's a good fire truck. Like,
That is an original fire truck.
yeah.
We had it in Auburndale, and it might be in this parade too, but we still have Old Smoky. It was the original fire truck for Auburndale. That it was older than that one. It's a pontoon boat.
Okay.
What do you want to enter in the parade, Earl? I got this pontoon boat. I'm just gonna hitch it back of my truck and pull it. People love it. I put some balloons on it. Little streamers, they'll love it.
Sing it for me.
Oh, the strawberry court?
Next up,
Is that the Oompa Loompas I'm not
the
sure
Lake
which.
Howell High School Silver Regiment.
The what high school? Lake Howell. Oh, she dropped her baton. Oh, baton down.
Winter Park, Florida.
Silver Hawks from Winter Park.
Again, smiling faces.
Dan, smiling faces. Dan, I've had cocaine this morning. Smiling faces, Dan. What the fuck is that?
I'm just glad the sky is blue today. It's a wonderful day.
Hi, we're pilgrims.
Wait, is that
1983, 84, 84, and we're pilgrims. What does that say? Is that an indigenous man in a headdress?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, it's a white guy.
This is a horse group under the direction of
Kiddie pool.
Oh my god.
for many years in the citrus
He's wearing a full headdress.
Yes.
That's a war chief headdress, and he's, I'm pretty sure, a white man.
Yes. All this is true.
That seems appropriate.
Does it? That doesn't look appropriate. Oh, it's more inappropriate.
Yes.
Oh, extra all white people.
They look peaceful and friendly, waving the American flag.
I've never been on a horse before.
You've been on an elephant. We'll say.
What? I've been on a horse before. I've been on an elephant. I'll save that story for later. What's going on at the news station?
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Can you tell me the breed of
Dude,
horses?
he just said he didn't ever even ride one.
Promised to put me on the smallest one in the Clyde Beatty Coe Brothers Circus, and they picked out the largest.
This is through downtown Winter Haven. I don't think we were sitting here.
There is downtown Winter.
Yeah, that's where it is right there.
We have clowns with a wheelbarrow. And I don't think you can say on TV what that's all about.
Oh my god, you just implied that he, like, fucked an elephant. I think you can say shit. I don't know, go for it, fucking Joan. Man, whatever.
PCV FM 97.
Oh, 97 country. Oh my god. That's 97 country. That station is still going. The fuck?
Clapping their hands on board the FM 97 float. And getting the crowd to respond. Few of the folks in the crowd now clapping their hands for that good old-fashioned sound.
97 country. What, babe?
I like to float in the shape of a guitar.
What?
Did you notice
I
that?
did
Oh
notice
my
that.
god, in the shape of a guitar.
Here comes an elephant, I think, any minute now.
What would the
What's,
elephants
yeah,
say?
what's going on with the elephants? You got something going on with these fucking pachyderms?
He's a cute one. This is First Federal Savings. And we don't clown around is their theme. They're the First Federal Savings Loan Association of Winter Haven, with branches in Winter Haven, Lake Randall, Haines City, Orlando, Tampa, Bartow, Lakeland, and
Lakeland. With a random, just, animals hanging off. Jeep with balloons. Oh,
this is balloons over
is
Winter
that,
Haven.
oh, it's driven by Cookie Monster.
In the Haven. You notice that?
Yeah.
Winter Haven.
A DeLorean.
This is Nicole Kitchkar.
No, that's a 280ZX. I had one of those.
Unicorn Queen?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Miss Lake Alfred.
Miss Lake Alfred. Nicole
Miss Unicorn
Kithcourt.
Queen.
Miss Unicorn. Yeah, Miss Unicorn Queen. Wow, okay.
She's the queen of all the unicorns?
I didn't know we had those. We got a lot of stuff, but unicorns seem docile.
Haines City High
Seem like they wouldn't survive Florida. Haines City High School Hornets.
under the direction
They are still the Hornets.
The president of the Confederacy, you know, headed that band up, apparently.
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Jeff Davis.
Jeff Davis.
Didn't they think that through before they named him, or is that what they
Oh,
named
honey, it's the South. Bless your heart. Bless your fucking heart.
Yeah, they're not
You,
gonna be
you
a-
s- sweet, sweet nugget, you. Principal Paul Roberts. Did you say rain and gold?
Oh, Ginger House Candy's coming. Again, try and catch some candy, Dan.
Yeah, catch that candy, Dan. You can't ride a horse, bitch. Get some candy. Do useful things.
The Ginger House has unique gifts, and they're located on the park in downtown Winter
Winter Haven. Is that a banana costume?
I believe so. And that is a wagon.
From 1963.
Coach. I'm sorry.
This is Biscuits Incorporated in the
Biscuits Incorporated?
They're throwing candy as well.
I had one of their biscuits last night along with the traditional
Are they throwing biscuits?
They are.
What is this bitch wearing? It's Florida.
Well, the Paso Fino Riding Club is
Oh, here comes the balloon guy again, right in the camera's way. Hey, no, at least these ones aren't in, like, fake, you know, indigenous headgears.
certainly is.
Thank God for that.
But that horse did not want to be in that.
Dude, I walked in front of these motherfuckers when I was in this parade a few years later, and that horse followed me the entire way.
It's
Did.
not too late.
Think I could jump on one of these?
You don't know how to ride a horse. You ain't jumping on it, Dan.
It makes for good TV though.
Well, we have a small
For the horse shit. We gotta get the horse shit up. Excuse us.
The Winter Haven Board of Realtors float by C.D. Ritchie. With a
Let's hear about the realtors while we watch them clean up the horse shit.
as it progresses here.
Those are children, by the way. They're like 9. I'm not even joking. That was their job. Their job was to ride on the back of an ATV and clean up horse shit.
There you go. This kid's gotta be good.
They got them jabs.
Crown on this event. 1984 is actually the 60th anniversary of the Citrus
Oh yeah, 60th anniversary of the Citrus Festival. It does not exist anymore, by the way.
It doesn't.
No.
in the year 19
Started in 1924. It would have been 100 this year.
downtown City Park. The focus has always been Florida's citrus. The brainchild
When it ended.
of Dr. Roland A.
Early 2000s, I think.
24, he was the pastor of the Christian Church.
Oh gosh.
Haven.
That's a great idea he had.
He'd been a lecturer on the Chautauqua circuit, featuring traveling tent shows in the early part of this century.
VHS needs assistance. Somebody needs to hit the track button. Wow, a prime example of 80s fashion.
Winter Haven Board of Realtors, and their slogan is everything's coming up.
Oh, pirate ship! Was that the Jose Gaspar?
King Neptune's
King Neptune's Frolic.
Way up from Sarasota to
Frolic.
2008. It shut down.
Yeah. King Neptune's Frolic. Marvelous flow tie-in.
2008.
Seaworthy, the water gypsy.
Speaking of Gypsy, years ago, Gypsy Rose Lee attended the event.
Wow.
Yeah.
Festival. She was one of the stars.
Maybe they'll show Dr. Paul Bearer. He was at every one of these. He rode on the hood of his hearse. No, ma'am. Joan. Do more coke, Joan. What's with the sirens? The deckhands look thrilled. Beauty Queens and King. There's.
Are they firing cannons?
Yeah, probably.
2008. So it's true.
2008.
Festival is going to have a float in their event down there, kind of a reciprocal float.
And now I know much more about this than I need to.
What's coming up next here?
Lake Wales.
Lake Wales High School.
The Lake Wales Highlanders. Their theme, of course, has been the
Is Vanguard in there somewhere?
The Lake
No.
Florida Highlanders prominently have won a lot of contests.
They were the Highlanders, even though Florida is extremely flat.
Yes.
There are no highlands in that area.
What about Spook Hill?
Spook Hill is so tiny.
Did they?
Costumes.
Wonderful costumes, Dave. Dan.
I attended the Lake Wales Junior High way back in 19.
They are very elaborate. They still have those elaborate costumes.
You hear that about Dan? He went to Lake Wales Junior High in 1959.
Well, hey.
All of Lake Wales is
Are they? Are they, Joan? Think they're proud? It's the 80s, man. They're drunk. It's 10 in the morning when this parade took place. It would have been probably 10 a.m.
My friend would.
Oh, and the sound cut out. That's nice.
You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't think Vanguard had an entry.
if they had an entry, you would probably be forced to be in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of this.
There's a pretty rockin' rebel and a pretty
He sounds frustrated.
Stacy Wells.
Stacy Wells. Where are you now, Stacy Wells?
Yeah.
In that pretty red convertible?
Lake Wales Junior Miss for 19.
Junior Miss, 1984. Did you go to college, or did you become a housewife? Did you become a business lady? Or
Pretty girl in a pretty
You know that Joan and Dan are.
That's the only thing they've
sex
said
slaves
about her.
tonight.
Oh,
Right
why?
after this, you know that.
Why do they have to have monkey sex? Can't they have real people sex?
And Dan will be doing the hooting and hollering.
The hooting and the hollering.
Yeah.
The Pilot Club float. Watch for Bread Day, February 17th. It says on it, the Pilot Club loves
Bread Day?
fair. And of course, that's the theme of this year's
Yep, fucking Bread Day, February 17th. What was Bread Day? Cloggers!
Oh, the cloggers.
The fancy feet cloggers.
Looks like fun.
It does look like
Those kids must have been exhausted. They did that the whole fucking parade route.
can't clog.
What are they pulling?
See the cloggers at the festival all this week.
They're pulling nothing.
Dan Daniels.
They're pulling-
Oh, Dan Daniels for sheriff. With a little sheriff van. They got one of the deputies' wives to cram in that fucking van. You gotta actually pallet this around. Either that or she's some secretary. This is just a dude running for sheriff.
It's a wonderful organization of
I don't think he was the clan leader, though. One year he was a clan member. Like a Grand Wizard.
They were all clown leaders, whether or not they advertised it.
No, everyone knew that he was. But he was the sheriff.
You know? I mean, if they didn't want to be known.
City
they
of
didn't-
Eagle Lake Fire Department. Look at that ancient, an ancient firefighter.
Next we have the Hardy High School Band.
Oh God, Wachula.
What's wrong with Wachula?
It's just not like a great place.
Well, maybe they're gonna march their way out of there.
It's
They're just gonna
fine.
keep walking.
They have a lot of competitions coming up this afternoon and this evening. Good luck. They look like
How did, what? You're looking at the marching band. They're not playing the football. That's not how the football happens. That's a band. So they're ready to do this. But unless you got the team somewhere practicing.
It looks like.
Oh, Dan's gonna dance. That's a big ass hat for those drummers. What the fuck? Why do they have the big hats?
Position on top of the mobile van will not allow me to do that at this time.
Oh, Dan tried to rock the boat.
Which what they're playing, by the way.
Next we have the First Missionary Baptist Church Youth Department.
Yeah.
Which one?
Sitting atop the center
There were 9 of them. Which one is this one?
Is it a band?
Or is it a truck?
But it's Centel anyway, folks.
First Missionary Baptist Church Youth Department. Just all of them.
You never see like a.
This
second-
is just a float of all the black people.
This float was
They were like, well, we have to represent everyone somewhere, and it's not going to be anywhere else. Let's stick them on the float.
And we're gonna hold.
Roller skate. Oh my God, skate dimensions!
Mr. Ritchie's been in the float business for over 50 years and serving the Florida
Is that skate dimensions or super skates?
35 years now.
Yes, super skates!
skate care and skater.
I used to go to super skates.
Did?
And alas,
They had that big ass shoe, you ride it around.
Lakeland, Florida.
If it was your birthday, you got to ride in it around the rink.
That's exactly where I wound up on my own West End and haven't dropped.
I busted my ass at that place. I didn't know how to stop. I just ran in to stop. I just hit the wall a bunch of times. Everyone skates at super skates. They would have lock-ins. I never went to a lock-in. That was not my jam, but they would do lock-ins and stuff. And there was a corner near the bathrooms where people would go kiss each other if they had their boyfriend or their girlfriend with them.
Nice.
Oh my God, the island in the sky from the Cypress Gardens. Now it's Legoland. But the island in the sky is still there. You can still ride it.
Okay, so far I've seen Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Droopy Dog, and
Yeah, there's probably going to be a cow too. But this is still, that's still a ride at Cypress Gardens. Those are Southern Bells. I dressed up as one of them probably a year after this.
so tell me there were pictures of that.
There are. They're in Auburndale. because you got to wear like they had tiny little Southern Belle dresses for little girls that wanted to like dress up. And I got to walk around the park and sit on their cooled bench. They have this cooled bench, so you'd lift your skirt up and sit on the air-conditioned bench, and it would blow cool air under, so it would keep them from overheating. And I got to walk around in the little Southern Belle outfit. It was cute. Yay! That's my school. That's my high school. Yay! They are. They are still the Imperial Sound as well, and they're actually a pretty good band, even though when I was in high school, our band got banned from Disney. They were not invited back, and they were not welcome back. Well, they did all the stuff you're not supposed to do at Disney. They did stuff in the dark rides you weren't supposed to be doing in the dark rides. Some soul stuff. They're smoking because there was no, you could smoke in the park, but only in designated spots back then. Now I don't think there's any smoking at all in the park. Or at least not very many spots anymore. But they did all the stuff, supposedly, allegedly. I don't remember if it was my year though. I think it was like the year or two ahead of.
Theme is love affair.
Yeah, I never understood why they had a theme. It was a fair. The theme was ride the rides and eat the food.
I think someone's cheating on somebody else.
First Baptist Church of Winter Haven. There's a. Yeah.
Why are they doing like the
Beauty Queen wave? It's Beauty Queen wave.
But she seems to be doing this. Don't know why.
I don't know who these dudes are. VFM. Oh no, we wouldn't have listened to them. We were a 98 Rock or 97 Country family. Or 93.3 WFLZ. I remember them. Oh. Propaganda. Hey kids, you want some propaganda in high school? Join the ROTC.
Next we have Rick Dantzler, the state representative of
Walking behind a pickup truck.
He's walking. That really shows a good sign, don't you think? An energetic man.
We don't care if he can lead. Look, he can walk.
A Winter Haven native and resident.
I think he is still in government.
He never left.
Yeah.
He's a lawyer practicing in
Oh.
Winter Haven.
What the fuck? The Polk County Commissioner of Florida is a shrimp boat? There's no shrimping in Polk County. It's a landlocked county. What shrimping you doing, bud? There's no shrimping here. There's a DeLorean fleet!
We have the county commissioners.
They're in the commissioners are in the DeLoreans. That's because they did a lot of drugs, I'm sure. Welcome to our cocaine mobiles. The wings filled up so that you can do coke off of them. For some reason, I'm Ricardo Montalban. There's so many eagles. Just because the things are flipped up. They have like a thing, like a...
They have tape on the back?
No, so those are poster board where they have like homemade signs for these motherfuckers. Oh, there's the fire dog.
Yep.
Chief. That dog is called Chief.
Is he a Dalmatian?
Bitch. Oh, I think he is, Joan. I think you've had a little too much to drink today, Joan. 10 a.m., Joan. You want to chill out?
State Queen, and her name is Carrie Ann Reiter. I hope I said it right. R-E-I-T-E-R. She's darling.
Aw.
Little Miss America.
Oh, that's freaking adorable.
Miss Little America is the midget in the back.
Oh my god, you can't call them that. Not appropriate
Sorry.
anymore.
Well, it's the 80s. I can't.
It's not now the 80s. Look, more bells.
very patriotic.
Southern Belle, gorgeous.
The first
Did
bankers.
your dress look like that?
Yeah.
Into these beautiful
We should get you one of those now.
No, we should not. Here, uncomfortable.
made by the
I'd wear one.
Float Company.
They're uncomfortable as hell, and they're extremely hot.
Those look like they're made of crepe paper.
No, they're made of crinoline. They're itchy.
Central Florida Spook Castle
Spook Castle and Citrus Festival float. Okay. Why are they all just sad clowns? They're exhausted already. This thing just started. These kids are exhausted.
and a fine job he's done.
More of these guys. Flag people. Flags and guns. America.
Next we have the American Legion.
Oh.
Post 8, with the color guard and honor
I've
guard.
never heard of a post in the single digits before.
And yet we're 8.
We're 8.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
it's almost
Winnebago!
like 346.
Seeing the flag reminds me of the Olympics. I hope our people do well.
American Legion. Oh, they have a Winnebago. Like a legit Winnebago.
Break in the parade here, Joan. You can run down and get some coffee if you like.
Super duper. I'm gonna buy one of those fancy.
Super duper.
I think it's interesting to note that the opening day parade back in 1920s.
Bitch, 24. You said it earlier. Ma'am, you're on TV.
Hosted 20 floats along with the National Guard 116th Field Artillery Band. Back in the 20s, $350 was
Alright, let me see if I see my mom.
and $25 in prizes for the best clowns.
I don't think we were anywhere in this section. I think we were more towards the other end.
$25 in prizes, not $25.
Yeah. Yeah, but this was 1984. That was a lot.
No. This is 1924 they're talking.
Oh.
Contest, a greased pole contest, a school children's parade, and they gave prizes for the best impersonation of Jackie Coogan. I guess that kind of takes
What?
a particular festival, doesn't it?
Yep.
You had to have freckles.
They also have the coronation of the Orange Queen and her escort, the only Orange King in the entire history of the festival. In 1924, the show drew 10.
Is that him and her?
At that time, the population of Winter Haven was only 2,000.
Wow.
Wow, 2,000 people.
Well, what's coming up here?
The city of Miami.
Why is Miami all the way up in Polk County?
That's impressive. Coming all
That's
the way
a
to Miami to be
long way. Oh no. We dropped a stick.
That was a grapefruit.
Oh, a random grapefruit.
Now he's got a snack for the rest of the parade.
The city of Miami.
I'm pushing a thing with fruit jammed in the front of it.
How
That's-
slow do you read grapefruit, John? I mean,
These guys look already tired of shit as of this nonsense.
In our
well, there's March from Miami.
the Miami
Yeah.
Job
Oh, Miami Job Corps.
Yeah. You thought I was kidding.
Oh, old car and beauty queen.
This is the Miss County Farm.
Polk County Farm Hero.
She's their
She's our queen. Oh, Bureau. I like it better my way.
Ford.
I was just going to ask you that, Joan.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
Have you driven a Ford lately?
That was the commercial.
I'm just thankful to be driving at all. That's one of the things I can do.
Are these kids in blackface?
Yes, they are.
This is
Or is the picture just bad?
Love and Care Preschool.
Okay, thank God.
Their theme is
For a second, the color was off because it's
And
rolling.
they're singing Let's Get Physical.
Well, yeah, it's aftercare preschool. It's like a physical fitness
Have
preschool.
you listened to the song?
It's the 80s, babe. It's 1984. Oh, look, 4 moves.
The Lemon Bay High School from Englewood,
Okay.
Florida.
Look at big ass Winnebago in the background in the parking lot.
The director is Mark Branson, a former
This dude with the balloons is getting all in everybody's way.
Navy and Orange. Their nickname, the Manta Rays.
11 Bay Manta Rays? Holy God.
New enrollment 614.
I don't know, dude. Balloon guy, you are fucking everybody up.
Lemon Bay Manta Rays.
That's a lot of manta rays. Fills up all of the lemons in the bay.
Yes.
Why did we do this with these outfits and the hats? Oh, the
That's like
Budweiser
Revolutionary
Clydesdales. Or not. I don't know.
And the horses are like, what the?
This was every year too. This might be a bank.
Well, here's the
Oh God, Circus World!
lines right here in front of us.
I went to Circus World. There's pictures of me in a clown face.
Couple of folks up on top driving that thing.
I think from this year or the year before, from 83 or 84.
Interstate 4 and
It was a clown themed, big top circus themed theme park.
I would hope so. I mean, like,
Yeah. They had a really terrifying like roller coaster ride that my mom loved. My mom.
I know your mom.
Yeah, but my mom was scared of all kinds of shit.
But
But she in her younger years, she rode it.
Congressman Andy Ireland.
Another random Jeep and a chick in the back. Oh, nope, dude. And then cowboys. Cowboys and cowboys.
Horses I can't ride, Joan.
Wow, he sounds bitter about not being able to ride fucking horses to this bitch. That I can't ride, Joan. You fucking hussy.
Look at that unhappy face trailing behind.
Here's the Clydesdales.
Some of the prettiest horses in the world.
Budweiser.
Next on the parade route,
Yep. No, that is Budweiser Clydesdales.
I
They
know the
the Clydesdales, ladies and gentlemen, from the Anheuser-Busch Company, featuring Budweiser. And by golly, there's a live Dalmatian.
always a live Dalmatian. It wouldn't be stuffed.
Muscular unit.
They just shake it. Make it look alive.
sarsaparilla. No,
Gasparilla.
Let's hope they have as pretty a day.
Pirate Festival.
Wagon came all
A
the way
literal pirate festival.
Merrimack, New Hampshire.
Oh.
We have Carol Sheedak, the American honey.
The American Honey Queen. Who are you? I'm the Honey Queen.
From Manchester, New Hampshire.
Yeah, in Central Florida. Oh, that might be one of the Shriners.
Another colorful float approaches here
Sometimes they would dress up as.
with a colorful
Yep.
clown in front.
The Shriners will be in teeny little cars.
Tampa Electric, I believe.
That's what I'm hoping to see. Because they are bizarre. Oh, this is the electric company. Look at what all your money has given us.
Preview. This float will appear in the Gasparilla Parade.
Gasparilla is, again, the pirate invasion.
Electric has a Spanish theme,
Muchas gracias.
which means
That's the theme.
I know.
I had a Spanish priest who taught me Spanish in Father Lopez High School, Daytona Beach. Father O.T.
Wow, and a Spanish priest. It's what?
I used to pass notes to all the pretty girls during
Oh
Spanish.
my.
and you haven't stopped.
That's true.
Okay.
Didn't you that kid doing wheelies on his bike?
No, he just had janky
No,
suspension.
no, he's doing the hoppy wheelie thing.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, oh no, I know what that is.
Oh, here's our golf cart that we've decorated and put 2 kids on the back of. Balloon guy, get somewhere.
There's a 56 Chevy station wagon.
Nice.
Here, followed by a big band from Bayshore,
That was a nice car.
the Bruins from Bradenton,
Hey, bud.
Florida. Their director is Stephen Terry. The school colors blue.
There's a lot of blue and gold in the high schools. There's a lot of not a lot of change.
125.
What are your colors? Gold and blue. What are yours? Blue and gold. Oh, perfect.
There's gonna be orange and red. They're,
They are mostly gold.
oh, that looks like orange and red to me.
I know. It's because the color on this VHS. See,
Okay, now, yeah.
the color on this VHS is off. They've uploaded it to YouTube.
Man will be in the contest today.
Wow.
Color hadn't yet hit Florida.
It was slow to get. We just had orange because of the oranges.
Yeah, exactly.
The last 2 years in a row.
It's the only color we can get for a while.
So good luck
It's orange.
today, band. The Bradenton band.
Did you check out the shades in the hair?
Mmm. Very bottle brush cleaner-ish. Another good dude chucking candy.
Cameraman Little Joe
Little Joe.
in the middle of the band. And now what have we got, Joan?
The
they're throwing candy and missed it again, Joan.
Those girls were so sweet.
I only get to eat once a week.
I'm gonna die, Joan.
Pretty float here. Jesus loves me.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ superstar. The theme
There you go.
today.
The only gay you'll see in this float, Jesus Christ Superstar, and
Very pretty green
it's for a church.
gold.
Yep.
Jesus Loves Me Child Care Center.
Yes. Yes, it is. Ah.
Remember, Jesus loves you. Unless you're all these things that we don't like.
U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps.
So many. How many color guards do you need for one parade?
Well, those colors are going
Gotta
to
guard 'em.
They just got
Guard the fuck out of them.
all the other colors except the orange are gone.
Yeah.
That's why they need all the colored guards.
Right.
For the orange isn't going.
At least these guys can move their guns around a little bit more.
Is that you?
No. Jennifer wasn't born yet.
And a family
Okay.
enjoying the parade.
Little baby there.
Little baby.
Watching the parade many years
Reminds me of me.
Oh,
That child reminds me of me. Did I father it?
many years ago.
I don't remember much of the last 10 years. The 70s were a hell of a decade.
the little baby that was in the got me.
What the fuck, dude? Dan needs some... I think Dan's having a diabetic crash. He needs that candy bad.
A carnival was added that year with home talent events, a dance pavilion, and 211 booths. Mostly citrus booths, elaborately decorated by packing houses.
Who's the teeny gun twirler?
Tradition has continued.
Everybody else is full-sized.
Hmm.
The ringleader is half that.
Haven right now.
Well, there's a ancient... It looks like the wheels are bent out. Look at the front wheels. Oh, ancient station wagon.
And they're getting more applause here as they go by our vantage point.
Just random cop patrol at the top of the parade route.
What's this, Joan?
The U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps.
Again,
The Seahawks.
this is a landlocked area.
They didn't have too far to come to be in today's parade.
Why do we have the Navy hanging out?
Fine-looking group.
Reserves.
The Spinning Springfields U.S. Army ROTC from Haines City, Florida, coming up next.
They could have given them like a cooler army vehicle or something.
They are the defending state champions in the male exhibition drill and the female exhibition drill platoons.
Honey, did you hear that?
Special marching formations, and they have fancy.
Did you hear that?
Fancy weapons exchange.
No, they're the defending champions
Yeah.
in the male exhibition drill.
They just shoot at each other.
It's when they all get naked.
Ugh.
It's
These are high schoolers.
the male exhibition drill.
Another drill exhibition there, Joan.
They're talking about with their guns.
If I gave you a gun, could you get out there and do just as
Wow, bitch.
That's a rifle, isn't it?
I guess so.
You suck, Joan.
Oh, could you do that?
No, not even if you gave me a gun.
Joan's just fucking taking it. You know she never worked with this bitch again.
The spinning
Dan is on the rampage. Fair.
One young man dropped his rifle in the crowd.
Dan didn't like that horse remark. He's still thinking about that horse remark. Yeah, bitch, you can't ride a horse, Dan. Oh, bitch. I'll tear you down.
Well, you know, going back to what I was telling you about earlier,
Listen, bitch, let me go back to what we were talking about. As per my previous email,
there was the Lake Alfred citrus display.
we just put it out in crates. That's what they're talking about, and I'm not even joking. The citrus display.
And guess what? Pathé newsreel.
And you're watching the 60th annual Citrus Parade on Central Cable TV, Channel 8.
60th annual Florida Citrus Parade on Centel
Oh, Centel.
TV, Channel 8.
I don't know what Centel is.
Next, we have the Greenville High School
Central
Band
television.
Yeah.
from Greenville.
What is Georgia doing here?
Their colors, obviously, red, white,
Oh, obviously red, white, and blue.
is the Patriots.
They're patriots.
Band participants comprise of 55 students, and the entire student enrollment is 262.
Okay.
Band is under the direction of James E. Jackson. The crowd
They're
is joining
escaping from Georgia.
Yeah. They've had enough. Okay, off in the distance, I think I see the Shriners. Looks like so many little cars running around. That's what I really want to see.
Well,
They're singing it on Broadway. Oh, gay pride! Inadvertent gay pride. Good job. Good job, Citrus Festival. That was a rainbow flag, bitch. Good job.
So
Perfect for
apparently the
Pride Month.
festival
Oh.
closed down because they owe Winter Haven $13,214.
Yeah, they were poorly managed for a while. It
They
had
were
been...
insisting on not paying.
Yeah, things were going downhill for them for a few years. They had a huge, like, outbreak of fights one year that kind of fucked them over.
That baby is
Oh.
A sleeping baby, ladies.
Oh, no!
I think I'm good. What do you think? Should we go on?
Polk County is represented in this parade today. Joe?
Wait, is this the same one?
Joan.
So besides you and I, there are 149,998 other people here today.
Is this the second one?
There are 150,000 people there?
Oh, yeah, along that parade route? Yeah, for sure.
Holy God.
Oh, this was like a big deal. This was a big deal.
Okay.
Part 2. Okay, so...
So,
Cadillac here with
hon,
Where are the captions? What?
this is what I saw when I clicked off of the article about the Citrus Fest.
Paraguay embracing the future.
I have no idea what that means or why it's there.
Means you should embrace the future with Paraguay.
Yes, it's a tapestry of culture, commerce, and culinary excellence.
A lot of cool holes. Oh, here we go.
We're having entirely too much fun tonight. You know?
This is the only fun I've had today.
Well, I tried to make you have fun.
Yeah, you can't really force that, man.
I can, but he won't let me.
That's not really how that works.
I can cheer up anyone in the world except you.
I don't want to be cheered up.
I know, but I can still cheer up anyone in the world except you. But I live with you.
Yep.
Where are we going now?
I'm trying to find the second one.
It was there. You had it.
I don't think that was it.
No, that was it. It auto-continued to the second one.
Yeah.
Polk County is
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that it did not.
He's got them all lined up.
represented in this
Who
parade
walked
today.
It's very impressive. It brings us all together.
There's some Shriners.
From Winter Haven, so besides you and I, there are 100.
So here was our... Oh, this is... Okay. This is the section I wanted. So they would look all normal. Then they just get weirder as the parade progressed. So here's their dudes. Hold the whole bagpipers. And our drummers. They have the fancy twirly leg things in the back.
This is the
Beautiful bagpipe music, Joan.
Egypt Temple Shrine.
Egypt Temple Shrine from Tampa.
Beautiful bagpipe music.
No, yeah, that counts. You're a genius, musical genius. You have ears that work. You're not deaf, Joan. Congratulations.
That certainly counts.
These dudes. See the little cars?
Yes.
These little cars would zip
Wait,
around like
Prophet and
crazy.
King Samson.
That's his title.
I see myself, the high priest and prophet Edward
That they would always be the world's oldest men.
Yes.
in a white Mustang convertible. Now, would you look at these guys?
Where's the belly dancer?
There he is. There he is.
Oh, they would for sure. They were always in these crazy ass cars.
These guys have so much fun doing this.
They would do a whole bit.
Be in a parade every day of the year.
If they could all be as beautiful as this day, I wouldn't blame them.
Speaking of this day, the Winter Haven
Oh my god, there was a rebel.
gave us very nice weather.
Remember, folks, it was such Florida in the 80s.
And their shirt sleeves
They had their horns on like the runner boards on the outside.
There goes the Egypt Temple guys in their little cars.
Oh, I want to see.
Fun.
Oh, there's the belly dancer. He's coming off. You see him?
Yes.
You're lucky you have a garage.
That's all
Can we get the rebel flag out of the way, please? It's number one. You're in the fucking way. Number two, you know,
Cameraman Joe
Yeah.
doesn't get run over.
it's on the right.
Egypt Temple guys.
Up, gay pride.
he's doing his duty.
Yep.
He's going out into the street and
Oh, speaking of the crowd. Oh, see him zipping around.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's so silly.
And speaking of the crowd, there's part of it right
That was my
now.
favorite part.
Little lady
They would just zoom. They would haul ass.
in their one-cylinder automobiles, going round and round and round.
Okay.
I'm envious. Looks like fun.
Wow, 46.
Well, this is not Burt Reynolds in this black automobile.
Well, it ain't with you, bud.
Today, I think he's 40.
Probably somewhere chest, I'm
Sending
guessing.
him birthday cards all along. I know where your heart is located.
What? What's wrong with you? Here comes the belly dancers, my favorite guy.
Fancy cars in control of the money.
He would just like
Roger Langston.
rub up on
treasure.
people. There he is! There he is! This is all he did. And he would like jiggle his belly in front of people. There was a big ass stone in that belly button, and it's got a little dangling tassel on it. There he goes!
There.
Oh, wow. He's got.
Look, look!
There you
Know
go.
what you call a school for belly dancers?
No, tell me.
A naval academy. And speaking of navals,
And then these dudes.
there's one now.
You threw it on tell you
Oh
what.
my god.
In his navel.
I tell you what, you've got great vision. I couldn't see that.
Go, Joan.
Fuck yeah, Joan.
You probably would have had it been a woman. That's how it works.
Oh god, I hope not. And then this dude pulling up the rear.
Thank you for that.
Are probably not dressed like this every day. What do you think?
They did a lot of, you know, there was a lot of good money for kids.
Mostly businessmen, doctors, and lawyers.
You're driving my own car.
And having fun today.
The Shriners do a lot
Let's see the
They're driving
crippled.
a car. I remember because it had an orange flag on the back when I traded it in, and there it is. They must have picked that up off the used car
There you
lot.
go.
It's a pretty
They did a lot of good
handy.
for kids.
The Shriners are the hope for tomorrow.
Random clown. He's the only clown on the float. He looks so out of place.
And I love the blonde clown. with-
Oh, here comes the clowns.
Hope they don't get hay fever.
Here come the clowns.
Yeah, this one would pop a wheelie the entire way, so it would stop, and then the back would, you know, front would pop up. There it goes.
Now it's back on all four. That's a relief. I was getting scared.
That was always fun. It was so stupid, but it was fun.
That's what it's all about.
Ooh.
It's back up on two wheels.
Shut the fuck up, Joan.
I've got the Dramamine.
Why do they not have rainbow
Need it. I'll
clown
give it to
wigs?
you, Joan.
Because they're hobo clowns.
That's
Some fine
green hair.
hairdos out there.
Some of them might be rainbow, but the color on this is terrible.
That guy's traveling incognito.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and the fake cow or the horse, it's just a motorcycle with a horse skin on it, essentially. Like a horse disguise.
They killed a horse and they skinned it.
They might have. I wouldn't put it past them.
Here comes the paddy wagon.
Oh, yeah, it was Keystone Cops routine they would do.
What's that in the paddy wagon? Can you tell, Joan?
Those guys were fun.
Well, that's paddy, I
And
guess.
these are more Shriners.
Hey, there's a nose for you.
Oh, here we go. Oh, this was a moving organ. This was a legit pipe organ,
Nice.
This is my favorite.
I believe.
I like to see grown men.
And the Shriners had it, and it was at every thing they could put it in, I think. See, look, tail.
Takes them back to their youth. What is this? More fun and frolic? What kind of horse is that?
So there's a dude, and they're playing that.
One you can
Yep.
ride, I'm sure.
Also also one you don't have to clean up
It's not a tent, bitch. What does that...
I wouldn't count on it though with these boys.
God damn it, Joan.
Oh, we have an organ player inside the,
What the fuck? In the tent? Yeah, it's a tent. Tent on wheels. There he is.
With the
Yeah, that's it. Oh my God.
numbers and letters to tell me what to do.
Hmm.
I don't think he's taking requests, Dan. I
from the
think he's good.
line in
Oh, and then the fucking cops show up.
Well, she yelled hello at him, which was also random.
Oh no, these are still Shriners.
more motorcyclists.
Right? No, they might be cops.
You should subscribe to this man's channel. Really, you should.
Yeah.
Come all the way from Egypt just to be in this parade.
Well, there are 250 of them.
I mean, it's a motorcycle. It just goes. You don't have to do anything to it. Put gas in it. Like, how do you think shit gets anywhere, Joan? It's 1984.
Oh my God. I'm gonna die.
The fuck? Bitch, what is wrong with you?
Coming our way.
Fucking Joan.
In formation.
I used to love to get cotton candy from those vendors.
Well, the Egypt Temple Shrine has all sorts of
A
things.
car or a van dressed as a train.
Nice.
We couldn't afford a real train.
Vans, horses,
So here's our van.
kind of a
We put some cardboard train stuff on the front. I think these are cops. He was Little Joe a minute ago. Now he's Crazy Joe. What has happened in the course of this parade?
He's got tall.
Are they riding through horseshit? I hope so. I hope these cops are riding through horseshit. This is back before they were wearing bulletproof vests. Because I don't think a single one of them has one on. Because it makes them look bulky.
Oh. They were just naturally bulky.
No. I mean, some of them are.
That's why they became blue.
But no, but sometimes they make them look bulky. And then a lot of them now like wear like that utility vest on the outside thing as part of their uniform. Yeah, you ride that train, you whore. Get on that van train. That's a van.
I think I'll ride this train.
Oh, that kid looks so unimpressed.
Got that? Like, here comes the train, Joe.
Mother
Hope
and
you're packed and
son.
ready to go.
More Shriners. Railroaders.
Why is
Does he have a dinosaur? Oh, it's E.T. Oh, because E.T. had just come out.
Oh, it hadn't.
Yeah, like the year before. Honey, this was 1984.
Did you cry in the movie E.T.?
$4 to get in. $1 popcorn and $1 Coke. And that was for first run movies.
Came out in 1982.
Yeah. Bitch, you're on camera is what she's saying. She just tapped and was like, TV. You're on TV. She eating a balloon or a leaf?
And he doesn't believe it.
There's some kids there. 150,000 people in the town of Winter Haven for the Korean Festival today. There's a shot looking down. Well, I'll tell you, Joe, back in 1925, I think it was very interesting. We were giving you some background information about the festival.
He's just gonna keep going back to the one fact he learned.
Yep. We're going back to 1925.
Very interesting. We were giving you some background information about the festival at that time. And the Pathé newsreel covered it for the nation's movie theater.
Oh, here's the hillbillies.
There just a moment ago. Back in 1927, the Polk County Orange Festival was renamed the
Dude is just hanging out driving. Okay. What is going on?
Florida Citrus Festival. It acquired a full general manager and moved to the huge
He just got out completely out of that truck.
1927. And of
Oh,
course, we're located
yep.
in that general area today from our vantage
Egypt
point.
Temple Hillbillies.
Here comes some good old music.
When I think Egypt,
Hillbilly.
Yeah, I think
Hillbilly.
Egypt.
Also part of
Cracker Jacker Hillbillies, everyone. Oh, goodness. Cracker Jack's
Yeah.
Hillbillies.
Jones trying.
More cops. Keep an eye on the Shriners. I don't trust the Shriners.
then followed by more motorcycles.
What?
You know, Joan, I tell you what, they're getting into that Cracker Jack music. Back in 1929, Governor Doyle Carlton unlocked the massive new gateway and exhibit buildings here at the Citrus Festival, and the event was broadcast in 1929.
Wow, Calvin Coolidge. What the fuck is that? Does he have a hat on top? Oh, it's a fez. Yep.
This.
There's a little fez on top of his go-kart.
The Orange Festival. In fact, Joan,
He's living his best life, Dan. You shut the fuck up.
has made at least one appearance.
What's that from Lakeland?
Festival. What is this guy doing?
Yep.
He's driving very slowly. Apparently, does not have the
Is he the only one?
automobile.
This is all he could afford.
This man's from Lakeland.
Oh my god, Dan, you need to chill out. You need to eat some candy.
I hope he didn't have to
Shriners just love driving around tiny cars, man.
Lake in Winter Haven. There's a pretty girl.
She's enjoying. More of the Shriners in a circus theme.
Circuses was a big thing in the 80s. Because Circus World was pretty close.
Got some more clowns.
Circus World, if you have like clown phobia, would have been a nightmare. But the rides were pretty cooler. They even had like that Enterprise ride where you sit. There's no seatbelts, but you sit in like this cage pod thing that slings around really fast.
Yep.
Yep.
Reminds me of the time
Yep.
I rode
That was like a big deal ride. Everybody loved that.
by B.D. Cole Brothers Circus in Tallahassee, Florida.
I don't know why Laurel and Hardy was ever at our parades like that, like as a theme.
They were-
Laurel and
I don't know why.
Oh, here's another one.
Hello, Ollie.
We have more belly dancers. There's the, oh, there's another one.
Rainbow, I bet, are represented in this group we're seeing right now.
Seems like more than 250 Shriners.
Well, I tell you,
There we go.
as long as they've been on camera, they may have had an opportunity to have a few more little Shriners.
He's the leader.
He's the one who just got out of jail.
Yeah.
So we might have
Okay, is that like keeping his guts in, or
No,
was he, like, knife?
it's just like a thing. It's just like a band.
And Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Not a diamond in his navel, but a song in his heart.
Evil, I can't tell.
Blowing the fuck out of that whistle, Joan.
Well, if not a diamond in his navel, he has a song in his heart.
Crazy Joe still. He's upgraded from Little Joe to Crazy Joe. Look at those shoes.
Crazy Joe, an honorary Shriner.
And now more motorcycles.
What you think, Joan?
Mixing well.
He is
And the Keystone Cops.
Check those shoes. Here's a Keystone Cop rendition by the Egypt Temple of Tampa.
Yes, indeedy. I hope you haven't done anything wrong. They're locking him up there on the parade route.
What?
They got somebody in there already.
Put on those fake happy faces.
Group, I think.
Well, they'll probably put you in there if you don't
Keystone Cops with a K.
keep smiling.
Alright, and then he escapes at some point, and then they have to chase him.
Egypt Temple, Keystone Cops.
Yeah, he's a friendly felon. It's fine.
There's a man
Yeah, there he goes. Fuck you guys.
dressed in prison garb inside there.
Fuck those bitches. I'm out.
Thank goodness for that, because there's a man not in prison garb in there.
Police brutality. Beat him. Stop resisting.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he is beating him. Okay, perfect. That fits.
He's a free man.
Yep, they beat him good, real quick.
There he goes.
Right in the back of his head. Oh, wreck!
Those Keystone Cops are efficient.
That's what you get.
On the job.
Dipshit. The other guy yelled at him. Oh, a bunch of assholes. Ah, get your shit in line, motherfucker.
That you?
Those... No, I was not blonde.
The leader just blew his whistle to get his guys in formation here.
Someday, like any child, I'm like, is that you?
Yeah. Hey, is that tiny human you? It's got really short hair. That nose picker you? Nope. Sure not. Is that grown man you right there with the full beard from 1984? Nope. Oh, there's Dan and Joan.
Oh my.
Joan, you could easily knock him off there. I'm just saying. We could easily say it's an accident. Get the man some candy or something. Now, blue motorcycles. Woo! You're about to hit that guy with the balloons. Man with balloons, you should move.
This is the weirdest combination of some like fancy thing and some very, very low rent thing. All at once.
Oh, it's the
80s.
It's very 80s.
So on one hand, it's very large.
More horses. God damn it, Dan. Dan's still trying to spit these facts out.
Hey, look, he was up late last night, okay?
Yeah, Dan's been drinking. This would have been on a Saturday.
He stole the encyclopedia from the library and he memorized stuff and he's gonna tell you about it.
Yeah. Back in 1935. Dick Pope. Pope. P-O-P-E. Pope. Dick Pope. The Dick Pope.
Best kind of Pope.
The Dick Pope.
What unit do we have here? It looks like one from Tampa. From the van. The Provost Guard.
What is this?
Tampa, Florida. Also of the Egypt.
Oh, more Shriners. Van load of Shriners this time.
A lot of gentlemen waving there from the van.
1947.
You know, Joan, in 1947, when I was a mere baby,
The goddamn Citrus Queen.
arrived for the festivities.
Oh, there's some more little cars that they're in back there. More Shriners. Half the parade was fucking Shriners.
Going in circles and figure eights.
Visitor of note that year was famous
I wonder if Banana George is in this race. In this parade. We're gonna race to the end. Hold on, horses.
62. And by 1983, 85 men had been honored by induction into this elite.
It sounds like a gunfire or cannon somewhere.
This is again part of the Egypt Temple
More cops.
from Tampa.
Hooray is the cuz.
The Provost Guard.
Somebody please. Oh, I'm so sorry, chat. Somebody please get Dan something to eat. Give him some cotton candy at this point. Here comes the Shriners.
We're watching the 60th annual
Yeah.
Centel Cable TV.
Of course, those crazy white cars.
Shadowlights. Well, look at this shit.
Annual Florida Citrus Parade on Centel
Not
Cable
my camera, please.
Channel 8.
That's good.
There goes those boys. Dan Hogan here and co-host
Just saying that van is easily toppled. You can push that bitch right off, dude.
Centel mobile van watching the parade
Push them off.
on Northwest 3rd Street at the corner of Avenue B Northwest in Winter Haven.
We've got a bird's eye
I could, but I probably wouldn't get one.
Yeah.
Beautiful weather, the sun is shining.
When I marched in it, it was extremely cold.
It's about 72 degrees, Dan.
Why?
I would guesstimate that.
It was just really, we had a cold snap that year. So I was in like my cheerleader outfit because I was like, it wasn't for school, it was just the cheerleader group that I was in.
Okay.
But it was a choreographed little move that we did the entire parade route.
Nice.
And I had like I think stockings or something on underneath because it was so cold out, but I couldn't wear pants because outfit.
End of the Egypt Temple show
But I was also extremely sick.
in the midget mode.
But I insisted. And mom and dad were like, okay,
Being towed, apparently having
you're,
some sort of
3.
Yeah.
But then again, these boys just
Well, no, I was older then. I was like
For fun.
8.
Bet they
He
are.
doesn't have a driver's license, I think, so they're allowed to tow him.
Bartow High School.
We insisted on doing it anyway.
See the towing?
Yeah,
We've got the
I was very
Bartow High
insistent.
School band.
From 11 miles south of Winter Haven on
You
Highway
insisted?
17, they
I
didn't
know.
come too far.
Shocking.
Yeah.
Shocking. High school band of Yellow Jackets.
Nicknamed the Yellow Jackets. Number of band members 104.
They are still the Yellow Jackets. Even though this makes it look like they're wearing red.
John DeYoung in charge.
It's supposed to be orange and white.
They were in orange and white. So,
Yeah.
The Yellow Jackets.
good, those are
Very
things-
colorful in their orange and white uniforms today on Parade Day 1984.
Joan, you bitch, what's that song?
Playing one of my favorite songs.
Can you give me a piece of candy out of that Smarties
No,
bag?
Can you name that tune, Joe?
The yellow Smarties bag to the far closest to the thing. Please.
As they get closer, it'll come to you, I'm sure.
Are you good?
No.
Theme song, and in New York City,
Thank you.
it's a hymn. You can be out in a pub or a restaurant, and
It's a hymn in New York, she said.
on the jukebox, people actually stand up. So it's a hymn in New York.
Something weird to my shoulder.
Mm.
Performed for you by the Bartow High School Band.
Shoulder, I barely know her.
Okay.
Said I did something weird to my shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Gay Pride! Thank you for the Gay Pride, Bartow.
Those pretty flags there, they certainly are.
Beautiful shot. Congratulations to the film crew.
Maybe they say New York, New York. Winter Haven.
I'm not
That might have been their trip that year.
You're gonna have to sing it by yourself. New York, New
Some of the bands around got to go play at
Bravo.
the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
School band, ladies and gentlemen, performing New York, New York for your listening pleasure. There's an antique car if I ever saw
Robot in the back?
a classic.
Antique clothing. Yes.
And the occupants are appropriately dressed in
Yep.
antique clothing.
Antique dry cleaners, totally thing.
Wonder if they have to take those to an antique dry cleaner.
No, the fuck it is not.
Classics has women's apparel in the winter
Nope.
area,
No, it certainly didn't.
and antique clothing
Joan?
is becoming quite popular.
Nope.
I don't know if you knew that, Dan. Women are reverting back to the old-fashioned ways.
My same coat from 5 years ago.
This is the same coat I wore 5 years ago. I'm quite familiar with antique clothing.
Why is that?
Kidnap van.
What? I mean,
Because it's
very
antique
appropriate
clothing.
Driving. And I'm like,
Oh, it's antique clothing and an antique car.
oh, I know the appropriate amount.
Soy boy! Why does the van say soy boy?
I don't know.
Oh, I love it. I see their radio station every time I go out to Greenleaf.
They're
Oh, the band.
Haines City, and they're coming into Haines City area, Winter Haven.
Well, they have a studio in Winter Haven on First Street.
Oh,
South.
disc
Their
jockeys,
main
okay.
studio is in Haines City.
Oh.
About 544, if memory serves me correctly.
AM 93.
He's up there from Golden 93, the Golden 93 good guys. There you see our cameraman on the float.
This is Haines City and Winter Haven, WFXI. It's the music you grew up
From the
with.
50s to the 80s, she had gray hair.
From the 50s
Playing the Eye of the Tiger.
Yep.
There's a close-up of the pretty young gal on the Golden 93 float. WFXI, Haines City, Florida, AM 93.
Just give a random DJ guy.
they're moving to Winter Haven.
Is that a plane? That's a plane. Plane with no roof on it.
It's a convertible plane.
It is.
Okay.
I I just found a neat fact here.
Home built, you don't say.
Experimental aircraft, Chapter 229 from Winter Haven. This is home-built experimental airplane that loads with a lovely gal in the cockpit.
Experimental Aircraft Chapter 229. I wonder if they still exist.
Car towing the float.
What'd you find?
So, the guy in Central California went up in a one-person airplane by himself.
Is this a 90-year-old man?
No, but to celebrate Father's Day.
Oh, no. Okay.
And in the middle of absolute nowhere, with nothing around as far as you can see, he crashed the plane. There's nothing. He just drove that thing into the ground. I don't know how.
There was a guy that... the astronaut that took that famous photo of the Earth rising over the moon. Oh, God. Polk County Sheriff's Department. Throwing candy for all of us kids to gobble the fuck up. Wow, look at the little cars. But, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was talking about.
This plane, he's flying, I mean, there's nothing around, and he manages to fly the plane into the ground.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was saying. The guy that took that picture of that astronaut was 91. He just died this past week because he was flying his plane solo and just nosedived into a lake.
Yep.
And it was all caught on film. Somebody caught him on camera because he did like a loop-de-loop. And instead of pulling up and just like going out over the water and, he just hit the water. But like he was 91, so,
He was celebrating his father on Father's Day. Straight into the ground.
That's a bummer.
He's fine, apparently.
What? He ran his plane into the ground, but he's fine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Weird story.
Cop dogs.
Oh, I'm sorry. He hit a utility pole on the way down.
Oh. They wrote an essay to the cops about what?
Well, this is the person who won the essay. They had a contest, and the essay winners were allowed to ride, followed by the canine member.
Oh, wow.
There's nothing around.
Wow, he like went out of his way to hit that pole, didn't he?
Excellent riders, and they're being honored. Here comes some dogs. Wow.
Wow, good story, Joan. I had a German Shepherd once. We named her Magnolia.
We had a German
But not a drop to eat?
Horses everywhere.
Polk County Sheriff's Department horses. Those are cop horses. What the fuck?
of 20.
Why did the TV just...
Oh, it's shut down. Okay, because
Nope, here we go. Oh, it's the next video.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, I think I'm good too.
Yeah.
But my God.
Yes.
It's so ridiculous.
Wow, for a small town, a lot of shit happens in this town. So last week on the same day, there was a wildfire and a car accident.
In that town where the guy crashed?
Yep. And then today,
A wildfire, car accident, and now a man dies via plane crash.
That was yesterday, and then today he crashed, plane straight to the ground. This is just a weekend in Hesperia, California, apparently.
It sounds like a fun town. It sounds like a lot of action goes down there.
Yeah. Let's see where in California it is. This is entertainment for me, okay?
Okay.
Looking up where towns are.
I saved a video called "That Time Quaker Oats Fed Orphans Radioactive Oatmeal for Reasons."
Nice. City in California, I knew that part. Oh, and there's a big old in one of those panic rooms called Impossible Escape Hesperia. Okay, so it's located 35 miles north of downtown San Bernardino and surrounded by the Mojave Desert.
So there's nothing around it. He managed to hit the only like pole that they had.
Exactly.
Made that pole.
And all there is like scrub and low buildings. That's all there is.
That's ridiculous.
And the day before there was a car accident while there was a wildfire in the desert.
Yeah.
In no time at all. Squarespace is not just a website
There's a
platform,
lot.
it is your ultimate
Yeah.
tool to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned
I
pro,
wanted to skip it.
Squarespace.
So are we off?
Squarespace Blueprint AI and
No, we're
SEO
still
tools.
alive.
They allow
Why?
you to create a personalized website in a breeze that is SEO
You,
optimized.
the camera's
Plus,
pointed
your
over here.
Squarespace store,
Yeah, but
now they
I
have
wanna go on
flexible
that way.
payments, making checkout
Are you gonna
seamless
go
for your
upstairs?
customers has never
No.
been easier. From accepting credit
Then
cards
no
to
one's, then no one's gonna see you.
Squarespace, the all-in-one website platform for anybody who wants
Alright,
an
hold on.
amazing-looking website in no time at all. Squarespace is not just a website platform, it is your ultimate tool to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're a budding entrepreneur or a seasoned pro, Squarespace has got your back.
What is
Squarespace
Hesperia
Blueprint
known
AI
for?
and SEO tools, they
known
allow you to
for
create a personalized website.
honey, you know what
in a
Hesperia
breeze that is SEO
California is
optimized.
known
Plus,
for?
if you've got a Squarespace store, now they have flexible payments, making checkout
What?
seamless for your customers.
Affordable
It's
house.
never been easier. From accepting
Oh.
credit cards to
That's
offering
what
buy
it
now,
says.
pay later options like
It's
Afterpay
known
and
for its
ClearPay.
affordable housing.
Squarespace has got all your bases covered. It's all about providing convenience and flexibility.
Pleasant
Both you
desert
and your
climate,
customers.
clean
And let's
air.
not forget Squarespace
Pleasant-
courses.
pleasant
Whether you're an
climate?
expert in your
And
field or just
pleasant
starting out,
desert
Squarespace
climate.
empowers
You
to
try
create
saying
and
that.
sell your own online
Pleasant
courses
desert
easily.
climate.
From
It's
uploading
different.
videos to setting prices, it's a one-stop
Pleasant desert
shop for
climate.
turning your knowledge into income. So, if you're ready to take your online presence to the next level, head to squarespace.com/brainfood for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, don't forget to use the promo code BRAINFOOD to save 10% on your first purchase of our website.
Brain food.
And now back to today's video. Ah, a nice warm bowl of oatmeal. Could there be a more hearty or wholesome breakfast? Loaded with fiber, nutrients, and if you're feeling decadent, a
watching
dash of
it
brown
drip?
sugar, it is the perfect way to start your day. Also, the big cereal companies and their cheery adverts would have you believe.
Oatmeal.
But for a group of Massachusetts orphans in the 1950s and 60s, this breakfast of champions came with an extra unexpected ingredient. A whopping dose of radiation. Unwitting
Two kids,
babies
bowl
in
of
suits
radiation.
by Quaker Oats and MIT. These children were some of the thousands of victims of the most unethical decades of American medical research. This is the disturbing story of the Fernald State School oatmeal experiments. Our story begins at the Walter E. Fernald State School, located in Waltham, Massachusetts. Founded in 1888 as the experimental school for teaching and training idiotic children, Fernald was the product
Wow.
of the American eugenics movement, which sought to improve the nation's
The eugenics
health and
movement.
society as a whole
Idiotic
by
children.
preventing those individuals
building
seen
right
as
there.
Wow.
from breeding. Institutions like Fernald,
Sure does.
there were nearly 100 across the United States, were designed to house, isolate, and in certain
That's an
cases
exhibit.
forcibly sterilize children who were
Forcibly
deemed-
sterilize.
What does that
Tragically,
say?
nearly half
Health
of those
exhibit.
at Fernald
I think it was like a
weren't
clinic.
disabled at all, achieving average scores on IQ tests. They were simply poor, uneducated children who had been orphaned or dumped at the school by parents who could not afford to take care of them. And
Why don't I have
dumped is
shirts
the
on?
appropriate term, according to former resident Fred Boyce, who was admitted in 1949 at the age of 8 when his foster mother died. He said, "We thought for a long time that we belonged there, that we were not part of the species. We thought we were some kind of, people that wasn't supposed to be born."
God, that sucks. That
Didn't
poor
have
kid.
to look for
He was
homes for you,
8.
so they could just dump you off in these human warehouses and just let you rot. That's what they did. They let us rot. Conditions were cramped and Spartan. At its peak, the institution housed some 2,500 people. The children often being packed in 30 to a room. And to cut operating costs, the residents performed most of the manual labor around the school. As Michael D'Antonio, author of the book The State Boys Rebellion, writes, "The kids at Fernald raised the vegetables that they ate. They sewed the soles on the shoes that they wore. They manufactured the brooms that they used to sweep the floor." Despite its name, very little education took place at Fernald State School, and what was provided was woefully inadequate. Quoting again, "It was a school in name only. A child would experience the first year of school 5 or 6 times in a row. He would read the same Dick and Jane reader and never make any progress because the school wasn't equipped to actually educate children. It was there as a sort of holding pen."
Yeah, which is like an
And
asylum.
then there was the abuse. Corporal punishment was a way of life at Fernald,
find
freely
serious
meted out
videos
for
on-
minor of offences or often none at all.
I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. I thought they were just gonna feed a bunch of kids radioactive oatmeal and see what happened.
At the age of 8, the staff held a regular event called Red Cherry Day, in which the children would sit in a circle and be called up alphabetically. And lucky me, my name is what? Almeida. You'd get up in front of all these kids and you would pull down your pants. You'd pull down
What?
your underpants and they'd make you turn around and they'd whack your ass with this branch until it was red like a cherry. These people
Why?
that worked there.
What is the point of that?
From such a power dynamic, sexual abuse was also
Damn, dude.
rampant. Unsurprisingly, many children chose to rebel, often by running away. Those who were caught were sent to the school's infamous Ward 22, where they were stripped naked and locked in solitary confinement for weeks on end. Then, in 1946, the school announced that it was creating a science club, whose members would...
A science club for what?
Extra oatmeal and milk for breakfast, gifts like Mickey Mouse watches, and tickets to Boston Red Sox games. Given the bleak nature of their everyday existence, residents signed up in droves. Those who still had parents received the following consent form from the school administration.
Which one about all those kids fucking died?
This years, we have done some examinations in connection with the nutritional department of the Massachusetts Institute of Technology with the purposes of
With
helping to
MIT?
improve the nutrition of our children and to help them in general more efficiently than before. For the checking up of the children, we occasionally need to take some blood samples, which are then analysed. The blood samples are taken after one test meal, which consists of a special breakfast meal containing a certain amount of calcium. We have asked for volunteers to give a sample of blood once a
Oh,
month.
cool. They're lying straight to the parents.
To volunteer because the boys who belong to
Radiation
the
have
science club
calcium in
have
it?
many
No.
privileges. They get a quart of
Jack.
milk daily during that time and are taken to a baseball game, to the beach, and to some outside dinners, and they enjoy it greatly. I hope you have no objection that your son is voluntarily participating in this study.
To
first
the
study
beach?
starts
What
on
beach?
Monday, June 8th, and if you have not expressed any objections, we will assume that your son may participate. Sincerely yours, Clemens E. Bender, MD, Clinical Director.
Clinical
What the
director.
letter failed to mention was that these special breakfast meals were laced with radioactive traces, for the Science Club was in fact a cover for an MIT nutritional study conducted on behalf of the Quaker Oats Company. At the time, the company was
Good
eager to
old
value
Quaker
the
Oats.
nutritional value of its products. Recent studies suggested that the high levels of phytate found in oats inhibited the absorption of iron, a problem which Quaker's main hot cereal rival, Cream of Wheat, did not have. Furthermore, both companies were facing increasing competition from sugary dry breakfast cereals whose popularity was booming thanks to modern advertising techniques. Lasting from 1946 to 1956, the experiments at Fernald were largely conducted by MIT nutrition professor Robert Harris and PhD student Felix Bronner, whose research was funded through a Quaker Oats fellowship. Over the course of the study,
course it
more than
was.
100 residents of the school were fed oatmeal and milk laced with radioactive iron 59 and calcium 47 and received intravenous
There was calcium.
injections. These traces
Yeah, but normally it doesn't come with calcium.
to be tracked using
You mean with
Radiation doesn't.
to Quaker Oats' delight, the study revealed that oatmeal was no worse at promoting iron absorption than cream of wheat. Harris and Bronner also discovered that calcium, both ingested and injected, is deposited straight into the bones. So, the next time you see an advertisement claiming that milk helps build strong bones, know that this claim derives from non-consensual human experimentation. Indeed, while
Oh,
the Fernald
perfect.
study would never pass a research ethics board review today, it was hardly the only case of unethical human experimentation in the United States at the time, or even the worst. As we've covered in our previous video, that time
Damn.
US scientists injected plutonium into people without their knowledge, and that time the United States tested biological warfare on its own citizens, the early Cold War period was
Perfect.
a golden age for this kind of research, the unethical nature of which was
Do you notice they
justified
changed
in the
name
name of
school for
national
feeble-minded
security.
children?
Nor was
Yeah.
the Fernald study the only one conducted on a vulnerable institutionalized population. For example, from the 1950s to the 1970s, hundreds of inmates at Philadelphia's Holmesburg prison were used as human guinea pigs to test the effects of various toxins, creams, detergents, and other products on
Yeah,
the skin.
heard about
Between
this.
1946 and 1948, the United States Public Health Service infected 700 prostitutes, prison inmates, and psychiatric patients in Guatemala with syphilis, gonorrhea, and chancroid in order to study the progress of these diseases. And of course, there were the CIA's infamous MK Ultra experiments, in which thousands of unwitting subjects, including prisoners and psychiatric patients, were subjected
the
to
music on
electroshock
there?
therapy,
Yeah.
hallucinogenic
It's
drugs,
on
and
the
other forms
video.
of psychological torture in an ultimately unsuccessful attempt to
saying,
develop
"Oh, back."
effective mind control,
Yeah.
interrogation, and brainwashing techniques. According to John Lantos, an expert in medical ethics at the University of Missouri Kansas City School of Medicine and expert in medical ethics, such experiments were indicative of America's post-war mindset. Quoting, "Technology was good. We were the leaders. We were the good guys. So anything we did could not be bad." that.
Oh.
The tragic irony is that less than a decade before, the discovery
That doesn't
of
sound good.
experiments had led to the drafting of the Nuremberg Code, which stated that, quote, the voluntary consent of the human subject is absolutely essential. This means that the person involved should have legal capacity to give consent, should be situated as to be able to exercise free power of choice without the intervention of any element of force, fraud, deceit, duress, overreaching, or other ulterior form of constraint or coercion, and should have sufficient knowledge and comprehension of the elements of the subject matter involved as to enable him to make an understanding and enlightened decision. This latter element requires that before the acceptance of an affirmative decision by the experimental subject, there should be made known to him the nature, duration, and purpose of the experiment, the method and means by which it is to be conducted, all inconveniences and hazards reasonably to be expected, and the effects upon his health or person which may possibly come from his participation in the experiment. Despite this, after the war, most American scientific institutions adopted ethical guidelines which required consent, but not informed consent. That is, subjects simply had to
fun.
in an experiment. They didn't have to be told the real purpose of said experiment or the potential risks or even exactly what was being done at all, such as we covered in our recent video, injecting people with cancer without their consent. It was not until
Jesus.
1993 that the National Institutes of Health created the first federal
wanna
research
date this
ethics
guy right
guidelines explicitly requiring informed
I don't wanna
consent.
hang
Not
out
until
with this guy.
1974 that the federal government passed the National Research Act, establishing a national
What
procedure
didn't we inject into people?
But for many members of the Fernald Science Club,
Can you
things were
imagine
about
him
to
like
get
asking to go out to
By
dinner?
the
I mean, yeah, it'd
1960s,
be
eugenics
fascinating.
became a dirty word, and a deinstitutionalization movement had begun to sweep the psychiatric field.
American Eugenics Society.
Institutions began releasing all but their most severe
Alright,
disabled
Ford.
residents. However, no effort was made to reintegrate these residents into society, and with barely any educational
Margaret
or
Mead.
useful skills,
Yeah.
many struggled to get by. Fred Boyce and Joe Almeida both left Fernald in 1960 at the age of 19,
And
with Boyce
Prescott
joining
Bush.
the carnival circuit and touring around the country. In his 40s, Almeida felt himself drawn back to Fernald State School, now Walter E. Fernald Development Center, where he worked as a driver for 20 years. As he later explained, I always felt like they owed me. I always felt that they owed me because they took the most important thing of my life away. They took away my childhood and my education, the two things that you need in life to make
At least he seems to have, you know.
Got a large mushroom pizza.
Susan Marie.
Really?
Pizza again. Palmer. HelloFresh has delicious guilt-free recipes you can make in a...
Well, that's useful. Yeah, it's the other way around. Terrible. Oh my God, how long is this?
Hold on.
I'm gonna have nightmares
Why?
because radioactive oatmeal.
Well, you don't have to have it now.
What do you mean? It's everywhere.
I mean, it's not.
I have to take pills and go to bed.
Well, then take pills and go your ass to bed.
Gonna. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
Well, who's out there? Andrea who?
I had to catch up to the video. Okay. Institutionalized orphans. Wow.
Melescos claimed that he and his colleagues were following the ethical guidelines of the time and that the choice of subjects was decidedly necessary, saying, because in all of these experiments, you have to have control of the subjects. You just can't let them walk around.
Jesus.
100% of the institutions, you have to see that they're eating properly.
So there's a documentary about the Tour de France.
Yeah.
It's called Tour de France Unchained.
Oh, Jesus. They should have called it free balling. They missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, they did. Unchained.
Yeah.
The prisoners or something.
Damn, you wanted to make sure they got 100% of the radioactivity. God damn, man. Quaker Oats has got problems. Those fucking Quakers.
And the fucking
They should go back to making furniture. Stop trying to make kids radioactive.
they They brought us experiments
Radioactive fucking children.
and Richard Nixon.
And Richard Nixon. Goddamn Quakers.
Millhouse named. You know that, right?
Yeah. Oh, how convenient. Not directly traced to radioactive isotopes. They're just, all their teeth are falling out and they have no more hair and they got cancer everywhere. But that's not from the radioactive oatmeal we gave them.
Amazon, turn on lights.
They settled out of court in 98? They didn't settle this out of court until 1998.
Yeah, I'm sure. Please close that.
Yeah.
It was comprised of crumbled, twice-baked grain flour, which is essentially
What are you doing?
Can you close that?
Go where you're gonna go.
The blinds.
I will, but you can still get a drink.
Amazon, Echo, Alexa, turn on food.
In the 1870s, Dr. John Kellogg found a laboratory in Bath Creek, Michigan, and was known for its very strict and sometimes distinctly elusive methods, including electric shocking children's genitals, applying acid to them, removal of the clitoris of females, and circumcising males, all to attempt to
What? Ugh. Oh, this was Kellogg's guy.
America actually hails from this era. The modern non-Jewish, non-Islamic practice of foreskin removal was not really a thing in the Western world until it began to be seen as a way to prevent masturbation. In any event,
Oh. Granula. 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 Oh, grape nuts are awful. They're like pebbles. Grape nuts are like pebbles. They're very hard little nuggets of like wheat or something. They're extremely hard. You have to let them soak in the milk for a little bit to be able to eat them. Otherwise, it's just like biting into rocks. You good?
No, but I'm here.
Do you need something? Okay. Yeah, I'll go to the brain store for you, and I'll be like, hey, can I have a new brain for this dude? And they'll be like, what do you need it for? I don't know, they just need a new brain. Kellogg has always been fucked. $1 billion. Fuck you, Kellogg's. Oh. Wink at your grocer. Gonna get assaulted is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get creeped out. Fat free, even in Lard's heyday. Fat free, really? I could see that. Skippy. I don't remember that. I don't remember ever hearing about that. Oh. It's like Sugar Smacks. Or corn pops or whatever. Sweetened cereal, ready to eat. Yeah, Sugar Crisp. I used to love Sugar Crisp. Wheat Honeys. Oh god, Captain Crunch. The whistle. Yeah. They're not. They're just sugar. Cool, babe.
Please.
And indeed, cereal, even if it's simply a bowl of pure sugar, constitutes carbs. So, these products can indeed technically be considered an essential part of a complete breakfast. Just
Part of, not the whole thing. I mean, you got milk. Milk's got protein, vitamin D.
Combined with certain breakfast items in extreme moderation, this staple of the breakfast world could potentially be useful if one leads a very physically active life instead of just rolling into bed only to very soon after sit or take desk all day and then come home and sit on the couch until bedtime. On that note, perhaps those sedentary wealthy aristocrats of old want something in choosing to skip the morning meal. And for those who led a heavily manual labored life, it is fact.
Oh my god, is that sound on?
Those who led a heavily
That's
manual
great.
labored life, it is perhaps no surprise that some form of grain-based morning meal seems to have been the choice people made throughout
Whatever.
recorded history. It's easy to quickly eat and comprised a mix of simple and complex carbs,
Kellogg's bad.
with quick and relatively longer-lasting stores of energy, all while avoiding too much protein and fat, which, while otherwise essential for life and important for things like maintaining muscle mass, might not sit well when eating mostly that in the morning and then jumping right into.
Yeah. Kellogg's bad is our takeaway here. Kellogg's bad, cereal good. But, like, maybe not breakfast. I think that might be... No. Yes. The end of America. The destruction of San Francisco. Alright. That is going to be it for moi. That was fun. Thank you guys for humoring me while I play random shit and think about stuff. Anyway. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys probably tomorrow.